Do you know how the RAG pipelines work actually in the productions? I am talking here about the nav RAG. So RAG is having basically two pipelines. One is an offline pipeline and another is one online pipeline. So think like that, we are having an organization data and we need to basically find something out of it. And it's a huge data, million of documents. So one way is that you can basically give that documents to the LLM, attach the documents to the LLM and basically do some query. But problem with that, when you are basically uploading all the documents, uploading time will be there. Second, every request LLM will analyze all of these documents and give you that answers. And third, and this is a major issue with the context window size. We know every query we are doing to the LLM, there is a token limit. When you are giving the prompt and output, everything comes in the context window. So there is a problem then. You can't upload a million documents in the LLM for every query. That's why the RAG concept has come. And all the modern LLM somehow using the RAG concept. So RAG, we are having two, offline pipeline and in online pipeline. So offline pipeline, what we do, we are having documents, PDF, docs, web search in our organizational data. First, we chunk in a very small document, and then we are encoding it. We are encoding using the by encoder, and it's like a vector encoding matrix. And then basically we index it and we store in a vector database. So now we are having the organized documents which are stored in a vector database in a encoding manner. And we are doing this process maybe weekly or monthly when our documents has some update. So that's why it's offline process. We're not regularly doing it. Now online process. Online process, whenever we do any user query, we are basically doing an online RAG pipeline concept. We are using the online RAG pipeline concept. So user do the query. So same way user query also got embedded using the by encoder. And we search. We do the ANN search in the vector DB. So same database where we store the offline documents in a chunk embedded manner. And it gives us a top 20 chunk. This is basically similar with this user query. But sometimes we think like 20 chunk is very a large chunk. So we need to reduce it and we'll select the top 5 chunk. So we are using again cross encoder. So cross encoder again, we basically give the user query and 20 candidate chunk and we encoded it using the cross encoder and we got the top 5 chunk out of it. Now where we are having the user query, that user query basically now reduced to the 5 relevant chunk out of the large documentations. And this 5 chunk plus user query we give to the LLM and we get the appropriate grounded answer. And this answer is well structured, more grounded, and you got more over your personal organizational data and you are basically do the query out of it. So this is the nav RAG pipelines and all the modern organizations right now using this concept.